sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC South. It's the Carolina Panthers.
Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Saints heading out for the first time, and there's Derek Carr at quarterback in his 11th NFL season now and second in black and gold.
And Carr continues to produce good numbers on paper. He completed over 68% of his passes last season while also throwing 25 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. But as impressive as those numbers are, the numbers he's seeking, big numbers in the playoffs. And we expect him and his team to be back in the playoff mix when January rolls around.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw, it's Carr. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Carr. Completes it to Perry. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A.T. Perry, 26 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And he's certainly coming off a very tough rookie campaign, but he showed flashes of why he was the #1 overall pick. Now starting over in year 2 with a brand-new coaching staff, I expect Bryce Young to show the world his talents in full.
Miles, and right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Sliding out of the pocket. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here is Young. He'll find the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And Johnson picks up a first down for his team, and that's something he did plenty a season ago because he produced a first down over 74% of his catches. And when he's on his game, he can be one of the most reliable safety blankets in the league, an excellent route runner, and he can help the young quarterback in Bryce Young.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throwing, Young. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
At the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Kamara try the right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Carr to throw. Olave holds it in. Room here to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw his Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 44 yards. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The point after, good by Groupie. And it's now 14-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hubbard is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Young to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. Throwing now is Carr. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Carr now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Perry. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, now Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Here's Groupie for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Checks this down to Hubbard. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 12 here. It's third down. Young, he's going to change it up. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught, finding room at midfield. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. Straight ahead with Hubbard. They find some open field here. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Young now. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on it.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this is off the left upright, and it caroms in. Not the most convincing kick you'll see, but he got it to go. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner, except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So it's halftime here in New... Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Young. That one complete downfield to Johnson. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Young off the play fake. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Hubbard. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tommy Trimble, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are back within a score. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence.
and he produces.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for two. They'll turn to Sanders, and he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Now Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Carr. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his 1st sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jadeveon Clowney drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football and averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Call it a a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Here's Young. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Young. Got a man, that's Leggett.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Looking middle, and that's complete.
Now 2nd and 4. Here's Young.
Over the middle, it's complete. Gosh, given the time and the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard.
And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Young.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.